Hello and welcome to this live stream on the 13th of April. It's a Thursday. I got that far, and it's episode 15 of Coaster Lounge. So as you might have guessed, I am not prepared for this, but we haven't had a stream in a very long time, so that's why myself and Aaron are here. Brendan's joining later, so we will look forward to him joining. So yeah, we're back.
Hey guys.
It's been a while. Since the last one. Yeah, we're just going to chat about random stuff. A lot of things happened today. Mystic Timbers opened. Gold Rush opened.
SeaWorld layout revealed.
Yes, and SeaWorld announced their Intamin Rapids thing. So, quite a few things.
It's been a good week.
Indeed it has. But Aaron, what's in the shed?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Do you actually not know?
No.
I know.
Well, I mean,
we're not going to spoil it. We don't spoil it.
Should we spoil it?
No. We shall not.
Obviously, I have seen, but
we shall not spoil it. Aaron is the best mod. Already started. It's already started. Yeah. So today we're just gonna get back in the swing of things. Answer your questions. Do whatever. You might have some more coaster trivia questions towards the later of the stream. Yeah, who knows? Coaster Kids, I finally got a GCI in my backyard. I can't wait to be the same, Logan, next year with SW8, just down the road. Well, down the road is like an hour away, but hey ho.
Down the road. It's a long road.
It's just one long. It's gonna be beautiful. Can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's fade into full screen. So, like last time, we have the top right-hand corner, just that way, the subscriber count, live subscriber count, like last time. So you can keep up to date. Already in
It's still on.
I transitioned into the full screen, and the music turned back on. So we'll repeat that bit. Smiley's my favourite. Aaron?
Probably Smiler or Nemesis.
So Aaron's
we'll find out soon.
Yeah, Aaron's gonna be visiting this year. So it's very exciting. The music. Not so silent partner. I like that. That's great. It's gone, guys. Plus, my ears have officially been raped. Where have I heard that one?
My microphone still sounds like a microwave, I believe. That's good.
Does it?
Still don't know why.
Seriously,
like it has to be something in OBS or something.
What? Yours sounds terrible on stream.
Well, for me it does.
I don't know why. You sound crystal for me.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, it's with these streams, man. One day they'll get professional. One day.
One day.
One day, indeed.
Someone asked if a wildfire is going to reopen this year, and it will.
I hope so.
The park just has to wait on the papers, I believe.
But
it's already been confirmed that it will be reopening. And I don't think it's going to take a year for them to get all their stuff sorted out.
No, I doubt it will. I mean, have they even done anything to it since? Has it just been sitting there?
Yeah, it's just been sitting there.
Yeah, so, they'll probably just have to sign the ride off again.
Yeah, probably.
Which will take a week or less. So I imagine once they do have the papers, it'll be pretty easy to get it back up and going.
Mm-hmm.
Maintenance check, I guess, as well. Again, do that in 1 week, wouldn't you? Yeah. Height and Boy Pop Films. What a lad. Um, man. So, so let's talk about how great Gold Rush Slaghaden looks.
Slachada.
I tried.
I mean,
The
I I'm
trains. Oh,
I'm happy that they added it. I think it's a good addition.
yes,
It looks to be running pretty smoothly.
indeed,
The,
actually.
though the throughput isn't too great, but I mean it's a quite a small park, so they don't really need that.
Yeah. And
Um, but I think it looks okay. The station is decently themed for their standards, so
hmm
and the ride just looks like a pretty okay triple launch.
at least it's
Nothing
different.
spectacular, but
It's a unique layout, so that's
yeah,
something.
definitely.
It's not a Skyrocket 2, let's say. So, and I think the trains look fabulous as well.
Yeah, they look pretty good. Though
So,
I'm not a big fan of the letters they used.
oh, fair enough. Northeast Coaster says the Smiler looks mediocre. Ouch. It's a fantastic ride. It would be better with lap bars, but as it stands, it's still fantastic. Um,
What did you
McLaren
think
says
of
get out.
the
Go on.
what did you think of the Valkyria layout?
It's different. I think it's good. Um, I don't know. I only watched it once. I didn't really spend ages looking at it. Uh, it looks to be strong. A
Mhm.
better layout than Baron and I believe in the back hole. What are the two inversions? Inline twist.
Three. Three.
Sorry. What are the two after the involvement?
They got a 0 G roll
Oh,
and
it's a zero G roll and an inline twist because they
yeah.
look similar. I was just wondering.
Not really,
Well, I,
if I
I
recall
I watched it
correctly.
once, so
I was actually I was really happy with the layout. I thought they did a really good job. After the 0 G roll, there's one airtime hill,
yeah,
which is slightly banked, and knowing B&M a little bit, I expected that turn to go into the brake runs, but then it was followed up by an inline twist.
yeah. I
That was
expected that
good.
as well.
It
It's very
was
true.
it was kind of like they extended their usual layout,
Yeah,
so I was happy with that.
I
They
agree.
kind of used all the momentum the train would have.
I think slow inline twists or heartline rolls, as other manufacturers call them, are phenomenal inversions.
Yeah, and especially if you're like on the outer seat.
Yes, yes, definitely. Um, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see the theme of it as well. Uh,
The station looks very impressive,
it does.
but I'm not sure how it's gonna fit in with the rest of the park
Yeah, that's
because
always a
it's like
concern.
the first one themed to Myth,
Isn't
and
isn't Loki next to it though? The
yes,
is
but
that
I
next to it
don't
or is it
think that will be
Hanukkah?
themed too extensively.
It opens this year, doesn't it? Is it Loki? Which one's Loki? I forgot now.
Loki is the flat ride.
Yeah. Is that the one next to it? Because they've got
Yeah.
like Mechanica
It's
or something like that.
well pretty much next to it. But Mechanica is more like a steampunk theme and not
Yeah,
really like
I know that.
Scandinavian myths. So I'm not sure how that will fit in, but I'm sure they'll find a way.
hmm Fair enough.
Now, someone says Baldur maybe a myth. I'm not sure about that. Could
Yeah.
be, but it isn't very much reflected in the theming.
But still interesting to see. One of the
Mhm.
many roller coasters opening in 2018.
Yeah, and
Um,
another park that's really investing in theming,
yes.
which didn't really used to do at Leesburg.
A lot of these parks usually, it seems they do it quite gradually. Like Helix was an attempt. Obviously, it doesn't have an extensive theming, but it was a
Yeah,
step forward. And then with
yeah,
Mechanica, that was another step forward. So hopefully,
yeah.
you know,
The
hopefully we
thing with
see.
Helix was obviously it's really modern, or
Yeah.
it's like a modern theme, and it or like the modern theme doesn't really look like theming because it's
No.
kind of the standard
Yeah.
in architecture nowadays.
It's very true.
And they kind of used like the environment as well
Oh
for
yeah,
the ride experience, so
yeah,
they didn't
terrain.
really need head choppers or anything.
It's very true. And I'm pretty sure that was an expensive ride to begin with. So
Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah. Um, Logan says, "Why is the smiley face so creepy?" It's not creepy. It's fun. I mean that.
Mesmerizing.
What a iconic symbol now. Hey. Um, yeah. I'm just trying to get through these. What do you think of Icon? Wait. First, Coastal Central says, How did you film the POV of the Smiler without getting caught?" Um, the POV of the Smiler that I used for the people who know what that's a complete mess of a video, is about. Um, Alton Towers recorded their own POV, but it's just not on YouTube. So when I made What is the Smiler, I searched around for their mounted POV. So I just used that. Um, it's the same POV by some guy called Coaster King or something like that. If you type in the Smiler POV, the one by Coaster King, he did the same as I did and found their one and used that. So that's that. Moving on swiftly to Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Aaron, what do you think about Icon?
I don't like the logo.
I don't like the logo or the
It
name.
doesn't fit the ride at all.
No.
Like it's just it kind of made me think of Terran's logo, but Terran's logo actually fits the theming,
Mm.
whereas Icon probably doesn't really have much theming.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
So the logo's kind of out of nowhere,
Yeah.
at least for now.
I
I
don't think.
mean, the name is okay. It's unique, but I didn't really like the logo.
Yeah. All right. Brendan says he's joining, so you're gonna have to keep rambling for a minute.
Okay.
S- The,
I
the
did really like how they decided to change the color scheme,
yeah. So did
even
I.
though the green one probably wasn't ever a real option. Maybe just for the animation they wanted to get something flashy or something.
I guess, but no, you are correct. The white and grey is a lot better than green
Yeah,
and
it's
yellow,
much
green and orange.
simpler, but
Way
it
better.
just looks
Yeah,
clean.
I agree. The thing with Icon I'm worried about is, I mean, Amanda, whatever her name is, said the ride's going to be iconic, right? And
Yeah.
that's obviously why it's called Icon.
Yeah.
To me, it just feels like they're going to do like a Millennium Force jobby, where Millennium Force is themed to itself, so Icon is going to be themed to itself, and
Hmm.
I think it's really pathetic. And it's
Yeah.
also with the budget for the ride, which is quite. I don't know how. I mean, Mac rides coasters are expensive,
Yeah, they
so I don't
are.
think the budget will leave much for theming. So it it worries me that it won't look good. Um, Obviously, the ride experience is determined by the coaster, and it will be going through several other rides, so that'll add to experience. Yeah, I'm just worried that the station won't look good and the queuing area won't look good, but hopefully they do something about that.
Yeah, and it's just very dangerous to call your own ride, which is yet to be built, one of the
Yes,
best rides in the world.
I don't think it will
Like,
be.
if enthusiasts say that, that's fine, but you shouldn't say that yourself as a park. That'll only disappoint people when it opens.
Yeah, I
I
truly
don't
don't
know.
think it will be.
I mean,
Unfortunately.
the layout looks solid, but I don't think it's gonna beat rides like Helix or Terran.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it will be the best ride at the park, but that doesn't make it one of the best rides in the world.
it's true. It's very true. As
But we'll
Coaster
see.
Fanatic says, who names a ride icon? Exactly. Who does name a
Yep.
ride icon? Sean Prichter says, love the new video, Harry. How to ride King of the Car. Is that out? I didn't know that was out. Let me do
That
a quick
out.
Google. I Coast Studios. I voiced something for Taylor, and apparently it's just gone out. So there you go.
Nice.
After the stream, everyone go and watch that. Not during the stream, obviously, because you don't want to leave now.
Oh
In
yeah.
the midst of thrilling conversation, you wouldn't want to miss out. Anyway, Icon sounds like a boring name. Yeah, it does a bit. I mean, it fits in with Blackpool's other names, like the Big One and Big Dipper.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
That was loud.
That was really loud.
How you doing? Excuse me.
Um,
Can we tone down the language, please?
What? I said okay.
Oh, okay. Good.
What did
Yeah,
you think I said?
Rude
I
words.
heard something differently as well.
Okay.
All right. Don't shout down your mic. So, Brendan, welcome back to the streams.
Nice to have be on here.
It's
again.
nice to have you.
It's nice to have me on the
Oh,
stream.
that's such a bad mic. Yes, it is.
Hold on. Is it the output volume?
Yeah, yeah. And
Right.
input maybe. Just try both. Aron is the Baron of Taran. I like it. Ear rape 2.0. Coasters kids
Right.
say. It's true. It was bad. Okay. Thoughts on Mystic Timbers? Have we talked about Mystic Timbers? No, we haven't. That's the next port of call then. Mystic Timbers. Aron?
I mean, it looks like a fun ride. Nothing too spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm never like too hyped about these family woodies. It has quite some quick hills, quick transitions, but it's a good addition again, I guess, and they kind of
Yeah.
needed a family ride, but it's nothing to be too hyped about, in my opinion.
I think what GCI does well is turns and like
Hmm.
compact twists, and Mystic Timbers doesn't seem to feature a lot of those, which kind of left me a bit like, hmm. But I don't know. The only GCI I've been on, Woden, is pretty turn based. So I don't know how it'll be, how it'll ride. I've heard some good things from it already. But still, I don't know what it'll be. I'm sure we'll hear opinions from Logan for Coast Kids and Taylor when they both get out there.
Yeah.
I mean, Taylor's already out there. I just clocked that. He's already
Has he
gone.
been on it already?
Yeah,
Is
he's
that a
been on it.
film?
Wow.
I heard it's a good film.
Ha 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 ha.
Who is Logan? I genuinely.
Logan from Coaster Kids.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well done. Northeast Coaster says Harry's PC should crash. Hopefully not.
Oh, don't jinx it.
A little
Yeah,
overdue.
don't jinx it. It's not overdue. Mystic Timbers or Invader? Invade
You're
R.
a logical superstition.
It's true. It was I don't believe in jinxing. It's correct. Anyway, swiftly moving on. Mystic Timbers or Invader? Invader. Well,
I
one's
mean,
obviously a lot bigger than the other,
yeah.
so I don't think it's an exactly fair comparison between the two. By the looks of it, Invader has a better theme, I'd say. Mystic Timbers has the shed though. It's a pretty cool shed. I'd want a shed like that if I was to have a shed. But yeah, I don't think you can compare the two. I mean, they're very different rides style-wise anyway, because Invader is much more to what we were saying earlier, where it's a lot of compact turns and quick changes of direction. It uses the terrain as well, which I don't think Mystic Timbers does to a huge degree, because I don't think there's much terrain to use. So that's good to see. Like Invader's fastest moment is like a helix going into the brake run. It's just before there, apparently. So I don't know. They're two different things. So yeah, I don't think you can make a decision between the two.
Yeah. But Mystic Timbers does have the better name. I just
yeah, I
can't
agree.
get over the capital R.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
Absolutely terrible.
can. It is.
I'd rather call my roller coaster icon than Invader.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully that that spelling thing doesn't seep into Europe.
Oh, I hope not.
Because it is terrible. It is
It's kind of like they
diabolical.
just wanted to be kind of cool or something. Kind of like what they did with Full Throttle with the YOLO slogan. Like they just wanted
Yeah.
to kind of try to fit in with the cool kids, but they
It's
were
true.
just 2 years late, so that kind of didn't work.
And then it doesn't really future-proof it, does it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like every time anyone sees the train now, they just cringe.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it was fun for maybe a week, and then it was just over.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the problem. Um, Good question by Coaster Central here. Do you think SWA will be more like Invader or Mystic Timbers or somewhere in between? From the likes, I think it's going to be quite similar to Invader. Um, after seeing Invader, it gives you very high hopes for SWA. Um, I mean, Invader looks like a solid ride. So and I think that SWA has potential to be better than that. So it does give me high hopes for SWA, but I'd say it is a lot more like Invader than Mystic Timbers. As we said, Mystic Timbers is much more focused on out and back airtime hills kind of thing, whereas Invader is a much more compact use of the terrain, which SWA is even more compact. If you've seen the plans, you'll see that a large amount of the track are next to each other. There's even a point where there's three tracks are parallel. So it's going to be very interesting to ride such a compact ride again. So it does give me high hopes, and I do think it's a lot more like Invader. What do you think, Aaron?
I guess, especially with the terrain hugging thing. I mean, I hope it will be more like Mystic Timbers. I kind of like that one more.
Hmm.
Um, I mean,
It's
I
a lot
thought
bigger.
Invader's layout was a bit uninspired. Like
Yeah, it was.
Mystic Timbers was out and back, sure, but like Invader was kind of this weird compactness in which they did leave a lot of space
Yeah,
unused, but they did kind of do some weird out and back thing. It,
it
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 I
was. It's very
I
true.
didn't like it.
No, no.
So I hope it will be more like Mystic Timbers, but I don't know how much they're gonna focus on families. Didn't really take a very detailed look at the plans for SWA.
It's
So
it's a lot more compact than Invader is.
yeah, but I mean compactness doesn't say anything. I mean Woden is
No,
very compact as well.
true. Woden's a great ride.
So
If it's anything
yeah,
like Woden, I'll be very happy. you know,
we would all be.
it's very true. What do you think a suitable name for SW8 would be?
Ah,
I'm not. We're not good at names. It's not for us.
maybe the big icon.
The big, the big icon. Um, yeah. You should call it 22 years because that's how long it's been since the last wooden coaster in the UK. Uh, I think 22 years would be a good name. Like, what ride should we ride next year? 22 years. It'll make everyone remember that the UK doesn't like to put in spooky wooden rides because they're too
Yeah,
spooky.
maybe it will open a new era of wooden rollers in the UK.
It wouldn't be a bad one. I mean,
Maybe.
I wouldn't mind it. Woden is a bit short. Mm,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't. I wouldn't say
it
so.
was a bit short. Like on POVs, it does look longer than when you're actually on it. Whereas I didn't have that as much on other rides. But I think the thing Woden does really well is maintain its speed.
Definitely
And if it would have been any longer, then you would have kind of,
lost that.
yeah, you would have lost it, and you would have lost that adrenaline because it really is a very fast ride, or it
It's true.
relies on its speed a lot. So I think it's good,
I agree.
especially with a park that requires really high throughput. I think a little shorter ride doesn't hurt.
What was the throughput of Woden?
I have to look that up.
1.3. Yeah.
I mean,
it's-
operations are really good.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like
they're
specialized
fantastic.
team with gloves and stuff. It's crazy. Throughput is 1250.
Hmm.
It's
It's on 3 trains, isn't it?
okay. But the thing is, it's a Woody, so it doesn't really have MCBRs.
No, it's true.
So yeah, it's okay.
Still, it definitely adds to Europa Park's lineup. So
Yeah, it was a really good addition.
yes.
I was just happy that they realized that they just needed a Woody and not another Mack Rides roller coaster.
Yeah. True. But I don't know what other rides do Mac. I mean, they could put spinning. Oh, they've already gone. What are we talking about? What other? What else would they put there?
Like the pulsar thing or something.
Well, they can't
Like-
have another water coaster.
Oh, that would be the third. I don't know why they ever put in Atlantis Splash.
I prefer
was
it.
Really disappointed.
I prefer it. I think it's a better ride than Poseidon.
Oh man. I mean, Poseidon is rough.
Oh,
It is.
it is rough.
But Atlantica Super Splash just takes up so much space. Which
Yeah, and
suits
Poseidon's boring as
better
well. You don't even
cars.
get that wet. Rubbish.
Harry's
I don't
always
know.
Oh, hello, Brendan's here. What did
I
you say,
mean, Atlantica Super Splash may be the better ride, but the location is absolutely terrible in my opinion.
It does use a huge amount of space.
Yeah,
no
and
reason.
it's yeah, exactly. And Poseidon is kind of located next to the Madhouse, next to the Ice Theater, next to what's it called, the Wild Mouse thing? I forgot. Even though, and they
Yeah,
placed Pegasus under it, so
it's true they did.
I don't know. I don't know why they ever thought they would need to in the first place, but
Because they just want to show off their ride types. Yeah, but what other coaster would they put Europa Park? It's by Mac now.
uh, I mean, they got their kiddie coaster covered now that they have Baja Express.
It's true they do. They got it all down. I mean, that's the best ride, hands down, obviously.
Yeah, I think they got most of them down. Well, they could add one of their mega coasters like Flash,
Yes.
but they wouldn't have space for that.
No, they don't.
And obviously they have Silver Star,
Yes, it's very
but
true.
that is one type that they haven't yet advertised themselves.
It's very true.
But I don't think the park needs it.
No, I don't think Pop Films wants to hear the Blue Fire rant. We're not doing that today. No Blue Fire ranting today. But actually, no. The one thing I will say is, Icon better be better than Blue Fire, or I'll be very upset.
Oh, I'm
Move
sure
on.
it will.
I'm sure it would as well.
I have faith in that.
Well,
Won't have
anything
the
can
better
be better
name,
than
though,
Blue
so-
Fire, right, Harry?
What's
Like-
this, Brendan?
There isn't even a
No, you just get pushed by a few kids.
walk along a track, but
Yeah, it's you made me rant, man. You made me do what I didn't want to do.
Aw.
Alex D has a good question. Do you think Alton Towers should get rid of Rita and replace it with an LSM launch coaster? Yes. Do it. Next. Do it.
Next.
Do
But
it 2021.
What kind of ride would you like? compared
Taron.
to, Like,
Maverick Taron hybrid.
would Taron ever fit there? Like, I've never been in the park, so I wouldn't know.
Well, where Rita is,
Yeah.
there's a lot of unused space in the trees.
Hmm.
And Rita's
But
really
still,
in your
Taron
face.
is a
Oh no, I'm
pretty
not.
large ride.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
Taron.
it's pretty large.
I think they'd find space for it.
Hmm.
Let's
They
hop
have to
on.
dig another hole though, because otherwise it'll.
Yeah, but you don't need to go that high with a launch coaster, do you? That's not the point.
No, Taron is only like 31 meters,
Exactly. The tallest.
but then you still need to dig a hole because of
Yeah.
the tree height.
Let's quickly launch up. Here we go. Oh, what have I done? Okay, so here's the Alton Towers. So here's where Rita sits. Here.
Wait, where did you share? On stream?
Oh yeah, it's on stream.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll just wait.
so Rita sits in this bit. as you can see, it's quite an imposing ride to begin with. So if you got rid of this, you'd make the area look a lot more open and nice. So that'd be great. So you get rid of that. Screw it. Open all this bit up. Where the two things is, you can put your station here, and then you've got all of essentially, because 13 goes around here. So you've got all of this bit to play around with. All of this here, and then behind 13 as well. So you've got where the station for Rita is already. You could hop over 13 or hop under it. Then all behind there. And I think with all of that space, you could do something pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the compactness again.
Yeah.
But I think and there's some decent terrain as well. I think this area kind of drops off like a hill, so it would be interesting. I don't like Rita. It's very imposing. It ruins the area. It's too big and too in your face. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And it's not like a really great ride.
No, definitely not. Oh, it's not bad. Rita isn't bad. It's a good ride. It's just nothing special, nothing fantastic. That's all.
Yeah, and it probably kind of blocks off a corner of the park.
It's just very imposing for an area that's meant
Yeah.
to be, it's spooky. It's very imposing.
Hmm.
Which is why I don't like it.
Very spooky.
Spooks. Maverick or Taron?
Such a difficult question, man. Like, I've been on one, so it's very difficult to judge. But I think I'd go with Taron.
I'm thinking I'd go with Taron. Taron with some inversions. I like inversions.
And it has a double launch, one of
Yeah.
which is really
True.
powerful, and I think more powerful than Mavericks.
I'd imagine so.
So I'm not sure. I haven't been on Maverick.
I think Premier Rides LSM would work better than an Intamin for Alton Towers. Think full throttle or Skyrocket. No, if they ever put Skyrocket 2 in, I'd cry. Alton Towers are known for making rides that are unlike any other of their model type, right? You can't stick a stock coaster at Alton Towers. That's not true. It's not. It's just disgrace. You just no. Just don't do it. Just don't. You just can't. Yeah. Again, swiftly moving on. 13 is a fantastic family coaster, one of the best family coasters in the UK, hands down. Hey, Coasterbot, where do you rank Saw out of Thorpe's lineup? And what rides out of both Towers and Thorpe top it and why? That's a good question. So for me, Saw ranks second in its coaster lineup. It's the Swarm and Saw for me. I'm still debating what I'd rather go on, whether it be Saw or Darren Brown's Ghost Train. Because my top three.
Really?
Favorite, yeah, I thought DGBT this year was fantastic. Very fantastic ride.
Did it change much, or?
I'd say more than 50%. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. What they did is they improved the storyline, so it's a lot more obvious what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They made one of the scenes a lot better. One of the VR scenes was a lot more clear and a lot better, and a lot less animated. And then they finished it off and rounded the experience off, because last time it ended abruptly. This time it's a lot more. It feels like you've come to the end kind of thing.
Yeah.
Rather than last time it was a bit, oh, okay, we're done now. So
it's good that they make improvements so early on in its life.
They were needed though for reliability reasons.
Okay.
Yeah, it was needed. It seems to be more reliable now. Still going down a bit, but a lot less than before.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you'd expect rides to go down, especially when they're so innovative and unique. You just have to expect that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was very off tangent. So if we just talk about specific roller coasters, the ones that top Saw for me at Thorpe is the Swarm, and then at Alton Towers it's the Smiler and Nemesis. So those two top Saw for me. Other than that, I'd rank Saw. Saw's 6th in my top 10 because I think it's fantastic. A lot of people disagree.
The Gerst
But-
fanboy.
100 years ago, if you went back 100 years and told someone you were ranking roller coaster.
They never like what's the internet.
Yeah, like we're basically just like we're doing a little presentation to 100
Yeah.
10 list. Metal.
Which metal cars on metal tracks are the
Yeah.
best?
I mean, don't even get
Metal
started on
race, the best.
esports to them.
Oh yeah, that's true. Esports. That'll be a very weird thing to think about.
So you don't actually.
Just pretend. Just yeah, you're in this alternate reality where you run about with usually some guns, right? They're like, oh, okay. Anyway, back into the topic of roller coasters or theme parks, I should say.
I actually saw someone mention that Park should get a Big Dipper, or well, at least that is something that Mac could add. Now I don't know
Oh yes,
if you saw the
Forgot
new
about that.
Big Dipper layout.
the dive coaster one.
Yes.
Why? Oh, why is everyone doing that?
I don't know. It looked weird.
Hmm.
It looked like some kind of weird hybrid between a B&M dive coaster and Lost Gravity. Obviously, it kind of is because it's a dive
Yeah.
Big
But it-
Dipper, but it
s-
just didn't look right.
Yeah. Still not anything like a B&M dive coaster though. I don't think they should call
mean,
it a dive coaster because it's
The
nothing.
thing is, it kind of they used too many elements they used on Lost Gravity, like the bank turn and stuff.
Yeah,
but
so
just in a different order, which kind of made it unoriginal, while
yeah.
it was a new concept at the same time. It was just weird. Though the park that will build it is actually quite unpopular. I wouldn't even call the name. It's
Yeah,
in
it's
German.
odd that they want to put in a Mack Rides coaster when they're not a very big or well established park.
Yeah, I
Big
mean it's
investment.
kind of like what Slaghare did with Gerst.
But Gerst aren't
Just a
as
big
expensive.
investment to get on the map. Well, I mean, I don't think the Big Dippers are that expensive either.
I imagine they're
mean,
more
they aren't like
expensive.
huge. Obviously, they are more expensive than Gold
The-
Rush.
Yeah, I imagine they're more expensive than the Infinity Coaster equivalent.
Yeah, but you do get quality for the money.
It's true. It's very true. Interesting. And too many questions. Retheme Chessington to Gruffalo. Man, the Gruffalo retheme looks incredible. Can't wait to experience that at some point.
And the fountains are alive.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
They're just fountains. I don't know why people got so upset about them.
It's just a meme at this point. Can't get around it.
What Towers needs is a launched B&M wing coaster, which launches off the hill which Skyroad goes off from the Forbidden Valley to. Oh my day! That is not what they need.
Kind of sounds like
That would be a
weird
mess.
monorail on steroids.
That
To
would
the
be
other
a
side
mess.
of the park. I mean, look at what Furious Baco had become. They kind of want to. I mean, obviously it's not B&M, but it didn't really turn out that great.
It's true. Still, though, it just looked out of place completely. A dive coaster should not go to Alton Towers. They do not have the space for it.
Oh, did he say dive? I thought you
Sorry,
said
no.
wing.
Yeah, he did say wing.
Oh,
Both
okay.
a wing coaster should not go to Alton Towers. They do not have the space for it. And I don't think it would add anything.
I think it wouldn't be a bad fit.
I just don't think. I don't think there'd be anywhere to put it.
Yeah, but it would be a good addition for their lineup. I mean, they have
I
a
don't
flying
know.
coaster, inverted coaster, sit downs, couple, launch, and then a wing coaster wouldn't hurt.
Hmm.
It's another experience for their lineup. So I think it wouldn't be the worst.
I guess still, I can't see it going anywhere.
Yeah, probably. Unless they dig a big hole again.
It's true. They do like to dig big holes. Owen Daniel says, "What do you think the next coaster at Thorpe will be?" The two things that I've heard most are a hypercoaster or an RMC. I'd prefer to see a hypercoaster so that the UK could get a decent hypercoaster. Because obviously the big one is our only real hypercoaster,
Yeah, it's great. No?
and it's very unfortunate. So I'd
But
love to see a
what
B&M hyper.
manufacturer would you? Yeah, B&M.
B&M.
Hmm.
We just need a B&M first before anything else. Put B&M in. Some other park can get a better one, or a different one, I should say. Whether it
Yeah.
might be by Vekoma or Intamin or Mac, someone else can do that. We just need a
What
B&M.
about a Gerst Hyper? Would you be up for
Oh, forgot about that.
that?
Yes, that is what we need. I don't think at Thorpe though. I don't know. Not at Thorpe. The
I
thing
mean,
with
you mentioned RMC, but I wouldn't. I can't imagine an RMC coming to the UK or like any European park in the near future. Maybe like a conversion, but Europe doesn't really have that many big old woodies.
it wouldn't be a conversion. I doubt.
So I can't really see it happening, honestly. Maybe
I
on
know.
like a smaller scale.
I think based on what parks have got RMCs, I really think Thorpe Park's one of the main parks in Europe that would be most suited towards an RMC. If
Yeah.
anything.
Thing is,
Uh,
RMCs just look so much better when it fits with the terrain, like
yes.
within a
Which,
forest,
which
like
Thorpe hasn't.
lightning
No.
rod, like wildfire,
Yeah.
and exactly, Thorpe just doesn't have that,
Yeah,
and
but
that's why I think I just can't see RMCs in Europe because we simply don't have the terrain for it,
no, you
unless you're
can't
in
say that
Sweden.
because a lot of the US parks don't have the terrain for
Yeah,
it.
true, but I mean, I like the look of the Six Flags RMCs much less than
Oh yeah,
Lightning
but
Rod and
that's
Wildfire.
it goes towards every coaster. A terrain coaster would always be better than a non-terrain coaster in my eyes. With
Yeah,
any
sure,
any
but I mean,
type of
it's not only
model,
looks, but you see a pretty huge gap in also the ride quality between the Six Flags RMCs and
it's
the
true.
like the two big ones.
It's very
And
true.
for example, Twisted Colossus, I think just looks really bad. Just
I don't
like
think it looks that bad.
another parking lot coaster with a big open big open space in the middle. It's kind of just like a circular layout, which I don't
Well,
like
that,
how
that
it
was a
looks.
convert, wasn't it? So
Yeah, it was, but
so
still.
yeah.
Ooh, or they could RMC the Ultimate.
Well, I think it is. Yeah, be a bit of a
wouldn't
mess,
wouldn't
wouldn't it?
be
Really?
much better ride.
No, it wouldn't. It'd not be.
At least it would have a little bit of a faster lift hill.
Well, yeah, you can
That
make the lift hill
helps.
taller as well. So instead
Yeah.
of following literally the airtime hill or the quote unquote airtime hills that the Ultimate has, you could actually make them into airtime hills because you'd be able to go higher.
hmm
Still, no, you can't RFC that. That'd be a mess. Utter mess. Anyway, going back to a Gust hypercoaster. Yes,
hmm
yes.
But
What
would you
is?
like something like a Carnon, or would you like a little bit more of a spread out layout, like a normal B&M or Intamin
I
Hyper?
wanna mix. I want
I
a
don't want to
perfect.
mix it.
I wanna mix it.
Just
Just
like a very stretch out section followed by like a more compact section, like, kind of like what Intamin does with
yeah,
its newer rides.
yeah, but maybe not like that. Just I don't know. You'd have to mess around with it. But I think a Gerst Hyper that has hyper elements in, like Airtime Hills, would be a fantastic ride. Just because of how fast transitioning Gerst elements are, I think it'd be very good. I think it'd be very different as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a ride type that I'd love to see more of. I doubt we'll get it though.
Yeah, probably not.
James McDonald says it's possible that Merlin are testing the water with SW8 to see how the public react to a modern Woody before deciding to commit to a more thrilling one at Thorpe. This is true. It is. They could be doing that. I mean, people. The only problem with that is, when Alton Towers first announced, kind of said in paperwork that their next roller coaster was going to be wooden, it was meant to be in a different area, which made people think that it was going to be an RMC to begin with, because it was going to be in an area that had a lot more terrain in. I mean, the site of SWA already has some terrain, but it was meant to be in a different location, which made people think it was going to be a lot bigger. So it could be that Alton Towers is meant to get a big one, but then after the accident, they changed their mind. So I don't know. It's very all up in the air at the moment. But then hopefully with the fact that we're getting a Woody and an inverting coaster with just lap bars for 2018, that should teach the British public that rides are safe.
Mm-hmm.
The two
Even
ones
without the
that's picky,
seatbelt.
even without, yeah, exactly. So yeah, hopefully that'll start putting into people's heads that, you know, these things can be done safely. And then we'll go on from there.
Yeah. I still can't really see a Woody being built at Thorpe. I don't think it fits the park.
There's
I
meant to
think
be
a Hyper would
Yeah.
fit much better.
So do I. But Saw was meant to be a Woody, sorry. The original plans in that area was a wooden coaster.
But was it supposed to have the Soul theme as well?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't think so. I don't know.
No.
It's just one of those, you know, when Thorpe obviously reached out to various manufacturers and went, "Hey, what can you do with this?" And that I guess that was one of the proposals, was a wooden coaster. And then it's sort of like, now you want a cheeky refire.
I think I'll just put my lights on real quick. I don't know if it helps, but
Legoland RMC Hybrid. New suggestion: Legoland RMC Hybrid. Yeah, boy. Cheeky RMC at Legoland.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I don't think you'd get a lot of kids riding that one.
No, and I can't see RMC building a kiddie coaster. I think that'd be too expensive as well. Yeah, because I think RMC is asking like top price for their rides.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even realize, but Brendan's already hashtagged Aron, apparently, which is very weird. So thanks, Brendan.
You're welcome.
He's still there. Appreciate that one.
Happen eventually, so I'm just.
You're just sparking the flame, are you?
Yeah.
Just getting the ball rolling.
End up.
Great, fantastic. Brendan, here's a question for you. What is your favourite flavour of chocolate digestives?
Dark chocolate.
Oh, I prefer milk myself.
I don't like dark chocolate.
It's not too bad on chocolate digestives because there's not a lot of it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I prefer the milk's variety. The milk. Silver Cypher thinks Storm Surge should go to Legoland. Storm Surge should go in the bin. Shouldn't go anywhere else. Should go in the bin. It's terrible. Legoland do not have the space for it. Legoland need some sort of family coaster. They do not need Storm Surge. Vekoma Hypers look good. I can imagine Flamingo Land getting one. That's very true, actually. I can imagine Flamingo Land.
That's a pretty good call. Yeah,
that would
Vekoma
suit the
really
park.
has been upping their game.
That would suit the park. Yeah.
It really would.
If Flamingo do that, perfect.
I
I'd be very
think
happy.
it would maybe even top Hero.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
I don't know. Hero's a pretty solid ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Broken Matt Hardy says Coaster Lounge is now broken.
Not for me.
I
Oh, he removed his own comment, so I don't know.
I
Maybe it was just buffering for him.
hello. Stop bullying Storm Surge. It's not very good. Would you ride a launched flying coaster if there was
I
one
would.
invented?
I would. I have designed so many launched flying coasters in No Limit. I'm not even kidding. I
Wow.
think it's a great idea. Though very difficult to pull off in real life, probably.
Yeah, it's difficult with the launch, isn't it? Just the speed.
I think it'd be
the
amazing
acceleration.
to just fly away.
I guess, yeah. I wonder why one hasn't been done.
Though I think like a Blue Fire launch would be much better than like
Oh yeah,
a
a more
very
gradual one, definitely.
Yeah.
You can't stick a very force on one. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. The only things solid about Hero are all the objects in the cars which smash into your shins, shoulders, and neck. Yeah,
Nice.
Hero is painful. Terrible ride. Terrible. Um. A Pinfari Giga Coaster located at Silver Dollar City themed to canned bread. That is a very weird mix.
And bread. Only
Okay.
is that like an American thing, canned bread?
I don't know, maybe.
I've never seen it in my life. I
Neither
hope,
have I.
I truly hope he just made it up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like some American thing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just thinking about something, but now forgotten. Hero's a marketing dream. It only cost 2.8 million. Oh, what a waste of 2.8 million that was. Oh my days, that's such a bad use of 2.8 million. Who thought, oh, let's put Hero in. Let's put a Zamperla. Yeah,
Was
Zamperla's
it the
Voler in.
first of its model or
I don't
not?
think so.
Let's
I'm not
look
sure.
it
I
up.
really don't think so. Yeah, just stupid. Alex says a marathon spinning coaster at Legoland, so we can have 3 in the UK. A marathon spinning coaster would do good, I think. I don't think it would be the most suitable ride. I think Legoland would suit some sort of launched family coaster. That'd be
Yeah,
quite interesting.
something like Euphalen at Summerland. I
Yeah,
think
what
that'd
he's
be
talking about.
perfect. That's the intimate launched motorbike coaster.
Yeah, that. One of
That
those.
is, but like that ride is pretty intense for a family ride. Like it goes pretty fast.
Yeah, you can
And
start off on the dragon and then move up. Dragon's tame.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like I really like that ride. The first time I saw it, I was really impressed.
Would
It's
you
better
rather?
than the Tacoma variant of
Is it?
the booster.
Hmm. Oh yeah, they're a bit now. Would you rather ride El Condor 40 times or be beaten by John Duffy dressed as Batman with a brick for 5 minutes?
I mean,
How bad's El
Condor
Condor?
is going to get new trains sometime,
Oh,
but I don't know how like the vest restraints are on an SLC. Like there haven't been too many with vest
Well,
restraints.
if you get beaten up by him dressed up as Batman, surely you'll get then.
get in the news.
Maybe. I mean, El Condor is bad. It's the first SLC, so you can't really expect too much.
Hey, sure. Sean thought it was great. What do you mean? He loved it.
Yeah.
He loved it, the wooden coaster sitting next to it even more.
Oh, Robin Hood is really good. Trust me, it's amazing. It's another Vekoma classic. I
Vertical
wish
lift tails
more
are the
old
best.
Vekomas would be built.
Oh yeah, specifically old ones.
Yeah, just like the quality, top notch.
Top notch quality. Brendan, why do you like vertical lift hills so much?
Guess it's just like there's way it feels in your and as it turns, then you only get to see what's going to happen right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But so
Which do you prefer, the smilers or saws?
the smilers.
I
The,
prefer. Go on.
I don't know because I guess it's just got a lot of really relaxed and plenty.
Mm-hmm. True.
Very sort.
I think because you go from vertical up to vertical down very quickly, like it throws you over the top. And as you're talking about, you don't get chance to figure out what's going on until the last minute. I think that plays even more to that effect, because you get thrown over the top, and then you're within like half a second you're facing down, and you're going into the first drop. So it's a very quick change. The Smilers is good. It's very good. But yeah, I think I prefer Saws.
What celebrity do you want to write?
Go on, Brendan. You answer first.
No.
I'd go on Alconder with Rob Alvey just to make him
Is he a
hurt.
celebrity? Just to make him hurt, was that?
Yes,
Oh, that's rude.
just to have him suffer.
Yeah. Brendan, you thought of
Nah.
one yet?
I guess I'd like take like the most handsome actor I can think of, put him off at the top of so that eliminates
How
in the future.
are you gonna go about that?
Yeah. How are you gonna undo the restraint?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, Smiler is the.
yeah,
That's
true.
it's true. It's true.
I mean, if you pick a
I mean,
Woody,
I probably
then
won't
you
even
can
have
just.
to do anything else.
That's true.
Just be sure to sit on the second or self.
I want to know how he's gonna.
I don't know. I'm not a big celebrity guy. You know.
Be sure you've got.
I've got one name in my. Yeah. Okay. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
I don't know.
Go.
No,
Say
you
what.
get-
Say what you're
no,
thinking.
it's your name to say. I think you wanted me to say it first.
No. Say what you say. What you think I was thinking.
And
Oh no! I was thinking about. No.
no. Who are you thinking of?
I was thinking about Elon Musk. I'm right. What a guy. What a guy. You were thinking about Taylor Swift.
Yes.
That
That's what I was gonna say.
would be
Then
interesting.
I had to realize I had.
Yeah, you can say what you want. But what ride, Brendan? What ride would you take Taylor Swift on?
I don't know. Can't take on one of those scary ones. Dangerous ones that will
Oh yeah. So you can't take it on any.
with murder.
Yeah, no murder attractions or
No,
wooden coasters.
no lap bars. No lap
No
bars.
lap bars. Yeah, no lap bars.
No,
True.
that buzz. I guess just like one safe ones.
Probably Hero. Hero's pretty safe.
Oh yeah, here you're in a cage. You can't fall out a
Yeah.
cage, can you?
Pretty safe.
Also, one where loads of paparazzi won't be.
Yeah. Well, why don't you take on the ultimate?
Different.
It's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
She'll love that. You'll get to chat with her for a good 5 minutes on the lift hills. Be great. Oh.
Someone asked on our thoughts on Red Force, So what do you think?
Um, poor name, poor investment, poor. Just I don't think it's very good. I know
It looks
it's
it
got
looks
good
like
reviews.
a good ride, but I
Yeah,
don't get why they opened a completely new park for it.
yeah.
I mean, the flying simulator, the Dreams thing, looks pretty bad in my opinion, though I've never been on a flying theater, so I wouldn't really know.
Uh,
And the shot towers look pretty forceless.
I can agree with that.
I mean, in the main park they have Hurricane Condor, which looks much better
Yeah,
than the
it
new
does.
one. So I think it was kind of a rip-off to build a new park for Red Force. But I mean, the ride itself looks pretty good. I like that it's not a hydraulic launch.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like that you have to wear glasses on the front row now.
No,
I think that's
that's annoying.
pretty sad. I mean, I kind of understand it for Formula Rossa, but on Red Force it's kind of unnecessary, I think.
Mm.
I mean, the guy who headbutted the pigeon didn't even get blind, so why would you need glasses? Yeah, you know.
uh, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Intamin top hat accelerator coasters. I don't think they're particularly strong investments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know I've heard some great things, and a certain popular YouTuber has said that it's in his top five.
Ooh, I wouldn't know who you're talking about.
I don't know how it would be in someone's top five, but it is. The same said YouTuber also said that the flying thingy was quite a good one.
Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, it'd probably be a great ride, yeah. But I just don't think it's anything special. I never think those rides are anything special. I'm not a huge fan of stock layout coasters, right? And
Yeah.
those to me all seem very similar.
Yeah, I
Um,
can definitely see that. But because I've never been on one, I don't really dare
yeah,
to
that's fair enough. I mean,
talk
I've only
too
been on
much
one,
shit
so
about them.
yeah, I have only done one. So, hey ho,
I mean, stealth isn't even really one of
the big boy ones, no,
signature
no.
ones. Like it's kind of like the small version, kind of like a
Mm.
mini dive coaster, but for
Mini dive
Intamin,
coaster.
but for the roller coaster type, you know.
Sorry, I had to do that. But yeah, people have already clocked. Anyway, again, swiftly moving on. Favorite type of roller coaster? That's a difficult one.
I'm gonna say launch
Oh,
because you can do so many
that's
things with
very
it.
generic.
Yeah, I know.
I'd
Okay,
agree.
That's almost a cop out.
That is almost
it's
a cop
You
out.
know,
either Mac
what
or
is a
Intamin
launch?
launch.
Max launch. Ooh.
In a way, all roller coasters are launched by gravity.
Okay.
Well,
You
then
say
you could
so.
also say, well, dive coasters are similar to flying coasters because they have wheels on the train.
It's true, they all do have
Whoa.
wheels.
So I'd
Exactly.
probably go with the roller coaster type with the wheels. You know that one.
Yeah, I do quite enjoy roller coasters with wheels.
Yeah, they tend to be a little bit less rough than the ones without wheels.
Tend to be a lot more operational as well, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Aaron's copped out with launch coasters. Brendan, favorite ride type, favorite coaster type. Hopefully more
So,
specific than
I
launch.
definitely like the.
I mean, how is it not specific? If you say dive, then it's just
Yeah,
as
because
specific.
there's like 12 dive coasters and
Yeah,
probably
but
hundreds of launch coasters.
it's not my problem that launch coasters are more popular. It's because they're better.
No, but launch coaster isn't a model.
It's not
It
my
is.
fault that
It's
I'm.
not. No way is it a
Kinda.
model. It's
Okay,
not a model.
I'll go with Intamin launch coaster.
Thank you. Okay, Intamin multi-launch coaster. We'll go with that
Yes.
one. That's a very good one. Brendan?
Fine.
Okay, so I mean, I like the little just that train.
Infinity coasters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very versatile. Those ones are.
Spoken about the love of
Flying or
Nice.
wing.
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 I don't know both. I don't, yeah, wing. Yeah,
The swarm. Yeah.
yeah, swan.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are fantastic.
And I like Frank, but yeah, wing coaster
I agree.
feeling and 3D. It's not a 3D.
What?
Yes.
Why? Someone can go back later and
But yeah, I might have to do that.
Right, Harry. What do you think?
Well, Brendan's already probably said, like, big fan of Infinity coasters. Very versatile. That's you get ones with launch, you get ones without launch. Vertical lift hills. So I'd probably just go for an Infinity coaster just for how versatile it is. Because if you look,
Yeah.
you get so many different rides from the Smiler to Karnan to Kurako, or however you say that, in Tripsdrill.
Yeah.
And they're all very different, you know, which a lot of ride types don't offer you that flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd go with that. Because if you had a park full of Infinity coasters, you could make them all different.
Yeah,
No.
you could.
Whereas if you had a park full of, say, B&M inverts, you've only got a few options. You make one big one.
They
make
only
one
have
small
one model, so it kind of ends there.
Yeah,
It's just the Batman layout, and that's it.
that's true. You just got to put a Batman layout. Well, you got two Batman and the reverse Batman.
I mean, you'd
Mirrored
get
one.
away with building 8 of them. I mean, Six Flags did, so why
Yeah, that's
not
true.
do it
You
yourself?
got to mirror some of them though. You know.
Yeah,
You
or
gotta-
put the train backwards.
Yeah, backwards helps as well. Actually.
Different color scheme as well.
Yeah. Still Batman though. Still Batman.
Yeah, but like just a different edition, like Batman the Revenge or something. You know,
Batman the Revenge.
I don't know.
So bad. Here we go. Best and worst manufacturer.
Best.
It's debatable.
I'm gonna stick with Intamin. And worst, probably PAX.
Make Golden
It's
Horse.
just very good. I mean, it's fun to look at them, but I don't think their quality is very. I wonder if they actually use. I wouldn't know. What do
I
you
think
think?
it's always a very difficult one to say the worst because there's a whole load of terrible ones.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of
Well,
skip that.
The thing is, with worst, there are probably tons of Chinese knockoff companies of which
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
even know the existence. So,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say PAX. I would say that is kind of one of the still kind of popular ones,
Mhm.
which is probably somewhere at the bottom of the popular manufacturer list.
Yep. Fair enough. um, I know I'd probably go with as the best from the rides that I've been on. I'd go B&M. But obviously it's based on what I've done.
And we could also go for the politically correct answer, saying Arrow, because they were so
Oh,
innovative and stuff.
no, go away. Too many people say that.
I know. That's why I wanted to mention it. I mean, sure, they did, but
Well,
that
yeah.
doesn't mean that their rides are the best.
No. Especially, you know, they were never quality. I'd argue that
No,
they were never quality.
I appreciate their effort.
Yeah, they were
But-
innovative, but never quality, and you need to be both. If you want to survive. As soon as B&M came around, they got screwed over. So
And Intamin and
and
Mac.
yeah, and
And Vekoma screwed them over.
yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Everyone screwed Arrow over.
Aw, rest in peace.
Indeed. Rest in pieces. Pieces of metal, that is. Man, Icon Best New Coaster 2018. Maybe. What other 2018 editions are there?
I'm sure, like America just announces them in like
Oh, it's true. They do like
October or
a year
something.
before, don't? Yeah, it won't. I doubt it'll be the best.
I mean, there aren't very many rides which take you 2 years to build, so I'm sure a lot other rides will be announced. The one at Energylandia, I think, would be better. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that opens 2018, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, that's going to be a very strong ride.
that would maybe beat Icon. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to see like the real life POVs of both of the rides. Because animations, they just don't really feel like
it's true.
you can judge of animations. They kind of feel fake because they are, obviously, but I don't know. We'll have to wait.
Yeah, we've only got a few as mean streak again as well. We've
Yeah,
only we've, o-
true.
we've only got
True,
a few
very
that's been
true.
announced.
That looks solid. Like the hills are just so big on that
Yeah,
thing.
I've seen way too many pictures of it. It's all over the Reddit.
Yeah, true, but I do get the hype.
I don't know. It's a bit too early for the hype.
Yeah, I guess it's early, but looking at it right now, it's gonna be a really good ride.
I always get a lot more hyped at rides that are close to me than the ones that are far away.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
And the hype is also kinda ruined by the overly hyped fanboys.
Hmm. Very true. Anyway, let's play a little game in the chat. Uh, Someone put their best or favorite GP quote. So let's put. If you have a good GP quote, please put it in the chat, and we'll read out a few.
Does
Uh,
it have to be like a real GP quote or just something that they could say?
um, Go on, we'll do a bit of both. If it's a real quote, say that it's real. But if it's one that you've just fictionally created, also say that. Either or, but say if it's real or not. Silver Cipher straight out the bag. Uh, isn't stealth that one that goes 10,000 miles per hour and goes upside down 20 times and 30 people died on it at once? Well,
Nice.
well, okay. Hashtag get hyped for faraway coasters. Hmm. It's a bit difficult for me, I think.
I heard someone say once, I mentioned Six Flags, and they asked, isn't that the theme park chain that has roller coasters with gaps in it because of the YouTube videos?
Oh, right, I see.
It's amazing. Amazing. The GP is it's just cute.
The Coaster Ghost says, sometimes Saw the Ride Saw drops down and kills people. And then we've got the one
Yeah.
that sparked this. I'm never riding Saw the Ride because just look at those blades. They even have blood on them. It could kill me. I imagine Macario came out with a fictional one. The ghosts of people who've ridden the Smiler come out at Halloween and turn it to the Frowner. Wow, okay. That's an interesting one.
Oh, that one from 8-bit hurts so bad.
Wait, I haven't got there. Uh,
Karen isn't as good as the blue one at Europa Park. It doesn't even go upside
oh
down.
no,
Oh no.
the blue one.
It physically hurts to read that.
Wow. Moritz David says, talking about the fake Nemesis track theming, that bit of the track fell out of place, so the ride is shorter. Oh. After 12 o'clock, I heard Colossus goes backwards. Oh, what?
Sounds like a nightmare.
That microphone.
Yeah, no. GP quote, that is the cue for the Gruffalo. Look at that, son. We'll have to. Wait, what? I don't get that
Probably because it's terribly long.
one. I guess, yeah. Nemesis Inferno is better than Nemesis. Oh,
Nice.
calling out quite a few people there, or several people anyway. Isn't Turbo Track the fastest coaster in the world? Obviously. Alton Towers, the park where you don't always come off smiling. Ouch. Hello, Magic Mummy 11. Go on, Aaron. You read out some GP quotes.
I'm
Start
not going on Galactica because the portal could send me to be eaten by aliens. It's fake though, so.
Yeah, it's. I can see some stupid person saying that.
Or isn't Baron 1898 the tallest coaster in the Netherlands?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even surprised that someone thought of that. I mean, we're not that.
Oh
we're
wow,
not
this
in
the one below
Ireland.
that one.
Wait, which one? Right, read it.
GWH9 Gaming. Hey, where the hell is King Dakar? Said at Six Flags Great Adventure. You know
Oh, I
the
skipped over that one.
you know that huge green coaster, the one that you can see from anywhere in the park, I imagine.
Probably, yeah.
Wow. Brendan's mic is a microwave. I heard that King Dakar got stuck at the top and it stayed there for the rest of the season. I'm not going on that.
Same thing with loopings. Just
Oh,
people
yeah.
thinking that it could get stuck
What do you mean,
while
mate?
upside down.
Did you not see the CCTV of the Smilo? It did get stuck
Yeah, true.
for a good 5 seconds.
Wow.
And then physics went, you can't do that.
I'm impressed. It set my clothes on fire from someone exiting Valhalla.
Oh, Christ. Stealth is the tallest and fastest ride in Europe.
You wish?
Yeah.
My head shook a bit by riding that coaster. I'm never going on it again. Said every Vekoma rider ever.
Yeah. The big one is better than Shambhala. Oh, some people will be very displeased. Son, you can't go on Octonauts. Oh, that's mean, isn't it? How rude. Let's fast track. You know, Moritz David, people do fast track Storm Surge, and it makes me sick. Why would you fast track to get on such a crap ride? It's disgusting.
Stop the bullying, man.
Just tear it down. Python in the Efteling is the first coaster in Europe.
Was it really in the newspapers today? Oh, God. Which paper, Glenn?
Soler
Sometimes,
says,
like
Go on.
when GP talk about, or like especially the media talk about the theme park industry, and they just state bullshit like this, it just really makes me realize how much bullshit they write each day about any subject ever.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
there's actually a name for that because like people, and it shows like how much they trust the news on certain issues, like physicists and elite science. They tell you reporting on wars and stuff.
Yeah.
And like they still don't connect that to everything else. They
yeah,
believe them on it. So it's just like
they
is
just
there
take
someone out there who's
everything out of
knowledgeable about
context.
everything?
Yeah, they do. That's what we've realised after the Smiler accident. It's just trash.
I don't know.
Utter trash.
Embarrassing. Like they didn't even know that.
Indeed. Wow, let's fast track Nemesis. People do that. It's because Alton, you can now on Alton Tower's website you can buy a ticket that gives you one fast track for Nemesis. Why? You don't even need it. It never has a queue. If it has a queue,
I
you
do
go
kind of
very
like even if you are a coaster enthusiast and you just haven't been to Alton Towers, you would expect Nemesis to have at least some of a queue because it's a good roller coaster. So I kind of get that.
It's the oldest big one
Like,
ever.
Sure,
Yeah.
if you've been in the park before, you'd know that it's always quiet there. But if you simply haven't ever been to the park, then I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't expect Nemesis to not have a queue.
I guess so. But still, should save it. Save it for another day. Alton Towers are building a wooden coaster. I'm not going on that. Oh man. I've heard someone say that the Grand National is made out of matchsticks. Might as well be, it's that rough. Wait, there are flamethrowers on X2. Does that mean I'm going to get set on fire?
Yes. It's very easy because then they don't have to unload the guests because
It's
it's
true.
just a pile of ashes. So they can just instantly get more people on.
It's the
Very
most effective
efficient.
way.
Yeah.
Who would build a wooden coaster in these days?
Oh no.
That's definitely from the UK, that one.
Oh.
Definitely. Oh my. Just disgusting. Utterly disgusting, eh?
What
Alright.
coaster in Europe are you most looking forward to ride for the first time?
Out of all of them.
Yeah. European coasters.
Taron, Shambhala, or Wildfire?
Mm-hmm.
Those are three.
In no particular order?
In no particular order.
Yeah, it would probably be between Shambhala and Wildfire for me. Or let's add Helix as well as a
I wouldn't.
third.
I don't know. I'm skeptical about Helix. Just after riding Blue Fire, I'm skeptical about
Yeah,
man-powered
I
launch
get that.
coasters. Obviously, if Icon turns out to be a fantastic roller coaster, I'll take that away straight away. You know.
I'm telling
But
you, Taron is just another level of launch. So
yeah, I
you
know.
wouldn't
That's
be
what I mean.
disappointed by that.
I know. I imagine. That Intamin have much stronger launches.
Mm-hmm.
I will get out there and ride it.
Yeah.
So pop films. The last wooden coaster to be built in the UK was in 1996. Yeah,
Sounds so sad.
1996. So there hasn't been a new wooden roller coaster in the UK in a long time. Many people who who live in the UK, like general public, think that wooden coasters are unsafe because they're made of wood and they're not steel essentially. Even though we have Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is a park full of wooden coasters, the UK public still think that wooden roller coasters are not safe. Hopefully, SW8 will set out to change that because not only will it be a smooth wooden roller coaster, but it'll be a new one. So, well, we hope that the people's ethic will change. But yeah, it's. I think it's probably because that new wooden coasters haven't been built in a long time. So people have kind of just based their opinions of what they've seen at Blackpool and been like, oh, I don't want to ride one of those again. Oh, 1 second. Aaron, take it away.
So, someone once got their head chopped off on the Swarm. I could see why that's real. It's probably because of the test dummies. Even though I believe it was like an arm or something, and it was a hoax. But I could see why
Didn't they
they
promote
think
it
that.
as being dangerous though? That is kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, I think they did it on
Valve's fault.
purpose, just for attention. But I could see that being a real quote. Your peeps are hungry. Consider placing more food stands.
What's this?
Hmm?
Your peeps are hungry.
Yes.
RCT3. Flying fish looks too intense for me. Alright. I think we should move on to some rollercoaster trivia.
Ooh. Is it gonna be Brendan against the chat again?
Nah, we won't do that. We'll just do the chat against themselves.
Nice.
You get brownie points for
Brownie points. Is that all you can think of right now?
yeah. Oh, it's a saying. That's what it is. You get Coastabot points, which you can redeem. That's a bit rude, Rob. Come on. You get Coastabot points, which you can redeem at a later date. We haven't decided what Coastabot points actually give you yet, but we will one day. So let me just get up some of the questions. Okay, here's a good one. All right, so I'm going to put it in the chat, and then I'm going to read it out. Obviously, so yeah, it's going in the chat first. So keep your eyes on the chat for my message, and then yeah, just answer if you know it, answer straight away. You all right, Brendan?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so incoming the first one. There's the first one. What is the acceleration on Red Force at Ferrari Land?
It's fast.
Can anyone say?
We're not talking about
2
speed,
meters
guys.
per second.
At least I don't think you're talking about speed, are you?
No.
No.
We're talking about per second.
Oh yeah, averagely. Wait there. Can anyone?
It's already been said though. Like the second comment.
Oh, that's the top speed, yeah.
No.
Sorry. Where?
Only on Vanille said it.
What? Read what is the acceleration on Red Force at Ferrari Land?
Oh, never mind. I think I read it wrong as well. Nice.
Nice one.
Yes.
It's about. I had to work this out actually. On average, I don't think anyone's got it yet. In G's, it is 1.02 G's. There we go.
We don't all study physics, you know. I mean,
That was a very difficult question. I will not answer that question. Ask you another question again. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, wait there.
Yeah, I think nobody got it because they used 9.8 as their G. Supposed to use.
Out by a small factor. All right, so next question is when was Vekoma founded? Aaron, you should know this. Come on.
should I?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I mean, it's a long time ago, but I wouldn't know the exact year.
Oh, we got 1983. It's incorrect. So GWH9 Gaming was the first one to get it correct as 1926.
How did they survive this long? And
That's not true. They're improving. It
Have a
just
really
only
low-
took them like 80 years, but
Improving
they're
at
getting there.
is this a? No, it's this that they're not improving. Out.
Not really though. They've been really popular, but just mostly in
What have
Eastern
they made
Europe
then? What have
for
they made?
smaller
Name
parts.
to me what's going on.
The Lech coaster at some park that
Oh
I
yeah.
can't. The name I can't pronounce. That's actually a solid ride.
It looks like it.
That first drop is so banked. It should. It's crazy.
Come on, people are gonna get this very quickly. There you go. Soler got it. Yeah, he did. Someone needs to keep tallying these points. Yeah. Here's a big one for all the big one fans out there. What is the max vertical angle on the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach? No one's got it yet. 10 degrees yet, might as well be. GWH9 Gaming again. Wow. Snappy. I think we should test Brendan. I think it's more exciting when Brendan gets involved. What do you think, Brendan? All right. Can you tell me? Wait, I'm having to Google my own questions. Just to try and make ones that you can actually answer.
Are you making them up yourself?
I am now. Brendan, can you tell me how much Nemesis cost at Alton Towers? $2 million.
2 million. So you think Hero is more expensive? just okay. Second
10
try.
million. 10 million.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. I don't think the chat hadn't caught up yet. So yeah, it's 10 million. It's 10 million.
It's pounds, so it's pretty.
Well, it's back in the day, wasn't it? 10 million in 1994 was a lot more than it is now.
Yeah. The good old days.
The good old days. Yeah, Hero's more expensive than Nemesis is.
I mean, you can see that by the quality. I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Obvious choice.
Yeah.
Now
everybody's just copying each other.
So Rob got it first.
The Rob Alvey.
Rob Alvey got it first, yeah. Next question, Brendan. Here we go. Can you tell me? Can you tell me how tall Nemesis is? I don't get this actually. It says, all right, this is one that's I want to query actually.
Yeah, RCDB is kind of weird on this one.
It says that Nemesis has a drop of 31.7 meters, which the first drop is not 31.7 meters at all. So I imagine 31.7 is the highest point of the ride to the bottom, the lowest point of the ride.
Yeah, it probably counts like from the ground up to the top.
Yeah.
Not like relative to the lowest point.
So maybe the 13 meters is the height of the vertical loop.
Kind of the same thing with the height of Lightning Rod because of it being built on a hill. Yeah. Kind of debatable.
Yeah. That's odd. So it is 13 meters. Which is 43 feet. Actually, I'm going to quickly plug the
merch. Oh.
No. The extremely underused Coastal subreddit. So if you I'll post a link in the chat in a second, but we are looking for some ideas for the channel. So if you have any ideas that you haven't seen written down by other people, or ideas that you'd like to see be done, whether it be not so much coasters anymore, but different ideas. So not rides you'd like to see featured in the What Is series, but other ideas for other series, say, or other ideas for explained videos, or whatever it is. If you have any ideas, please tell us, and we'll crack on working on it if it's a good one. So if you do have an idea, just head on over to that link, and then you'll be taken to the subreddit, and all you have to do is just leave a comment, and we will read these and reply to you on there. So it's a very underused subreddit. It's been around for a while though. So yeah, if you do just have any ideas, then whack them there, or you can message me on social media, or leave a comment down below on one of the videos. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. I think we're probably going to end it here today, ladies and gentlemen. The next stream, I am gonna say that we're gonna get a guest on. I don't have one
Ooh.
planned, but I want to get someone else on, because we haven't had a guest in a while. So hopefully the next stream we can go big. We can get a new guest on, someone special, someone who hasn't been on before. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. If not, it'll be someone we've had on before. But yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you to Aron and Brendan for joining us.
It was fun. Good
Fun.
stream.
Yeah. Good.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yes. Above average. And there was no crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, could still
Yeah.
happen.
No, it won't happen.
Could still happen.
We're too far into it.
Go quick.
Better go. Gotta go fast.
Okay,
Right, guys.
it's time to end now.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.